Hi, this is Jason Robinson with Golden Rule Auto Sales. Just wanted to take a quick minute here to go over this '06 Hummer with you. What I like to do is point out any type of imperfections and such. At the end of the day, this is almost a 10-year-old vehicle. With the amount of miles and how old it is, obviously there's going to be normal wear and tear. But you know, I ship a lot of these Hummers all over the world. And a lot of my Hummer customers, you know, they want something that looks really, really, really nice. So what I like to do is point out any type of minor imperfections. Obviously, there's no rust, there's no wrecks, there's no dents, there's no deep scratches. You know, but there's a couple little spots here and there. You know, there's a little bit of a cut right here on this bumper. It wasn't bashed or anything. Not quite sure how that happened. Just a very small little cut and then a minor little scuff right here. The rims are aftermarket ballistic off-road rims. They're a very expensive set of rims, and so that's an extra expense. You know, the tires that are on it are bigger, you know, than what they come from the factory. These are very expensive tires, and they're Goodyear Wranglers. So I'll measure the tread here and show you that you're not going to need tires for a long time to come. But really, as far as this side, there isn't really much to point out. I mean, it's extremely, extremely clean. Really, I can't see anything with this side to point out. I'll show you the other side now. So yeah, as you can see here, new tires come around 10-30 seconds. And these are at 8-30 seconds with the gauge here. So they're, you know, 80%, maybe even a little bit deeper than 80%. So you're not going to need tires for a long time. Yeah, so as far as this side of the Hummer, it is every bit as clean as the driver's side. Rims are in great shape. There's no curb rash whatsoever, no pitting, no clear coat coming off the rims. Tires are the same on this side. The trim all looks good. There's no dents, no dings, no rust. Let's see. There is a very minor little, not even a hairline scratch that would buff out with compound. I can't even get my fingernail inside of it. That's how thin it is. These running boards, the tubular running boards, are really good. A lot of times these will rust. These don't have any rust on them. Let's see here. This tire is good. This rim is good. Really nothing to apologize for on this side whatsoever. As far as the back of the Hummer, I mean, it is pulling luggage in and out. The only thing I can see is a little bit of a I don't know, it's like a little bit of a cut right here, like they didn't bump into a wall or something, but maybe they backed into the corner of something or other. But it's very minor. It's not elasticized or at all. It's not like this whole thing got hit. It's just like something caught it right here. You know, a couple more of them here. So since those are on both sides, I'm going to assume somebody was, you know, pulling in and out of a garage, you know, throughout the life of the vehicle, and a couple of times they, you know, bumped a corner of a desk or a workbench or something because it's in the same spot. It's got the full tow package, and the tow hooks. The chrome Hummer emblem into the bumper is an extra feature. They didn't come with that new. So I mean, really, this thing is just in excellent shape. It's got the extra chrome piece for each rear view mirror. It's got the extra lights on top. Front bumper is in great shape. Excellent shape. It has the tow insert if you wanted to tow this behind an RV, and the tow hooks. This is a beautiful front bumper. I'll tell you, these grills get bugs in them and everything, and they clear coat rock chips and stuff, just make them look nasty. This thing almost looks new. This bumper looks new. Hood is in excellent shape. No signs of hail damage. No, doesn't even have rock chips. Windshield is great. I don't see any cracks or anything like that. So as you can see here, it has the power sunroof. And power sunroof works properly. And it has the chrome luggage racks going across the top. So yeah, this is the engine compartment here. As you can see, it is absolutely spotless. There is no rust on the inside of the fender wells. The engine is nice and quiet. Tranny shifts out good, 4x4 works. Just an extremely clean unit all around. I mean, there's just really nothing to apologize for. Air blows ice cold. Everything works mechanically as it was designed to. This is the original hood. Original front bumper and core. Original fenders, as you can see here. If this was an aftermarket, you know, it wouldn't have this Hummer sticker on it. Exhaust is quiet, and one of the things you got to watch out for when buying a Hummer is a lot of these Hummers will have a check engine light on, and the dealer won't tell you until you get there, and they'll try to downplay it, you know, that it's just a sensor or something. But if it was something big, they'd fix it. Or if it was something small, they would fix it. But a lot of times when it's something big, they just try to hide it, and they'll try to clear the code and hope you don't have the light come on until like a week after. So 2 questions you want to ask when shopping around. You want to ask, have you cleared the code on this Hummer, the check engine light? And also you want to, you know, make them go out and turn the vehicle on and tell you there's no lights on at the present time. Reason being is these Hummers have 2 catalytic converters, one on this side, one on that side, coming off of the header. And when those begin to go, it'll kick in a check engine light, and it's, you know, it's a pretty expensive job. It's a lot of labor. It's hard to get up in there. So a lot of dealers don't want to mess around with it, so they'll just sell it with the light on. Both of these catalytic converters are good, and there's no light on. Now another thing you need to watch out for, I'd say at least 7 out of 10 Hummers on the road all have the donut gasket that expands and contracts over the years, and when you first start up the Hummer cold, you're going to hear a little bit of ticking. You're essentially just hearing the inside of the engine. And once that donut gasket warms up and expands, it'll, you know, seal the header to where you won't hear anything anymore. This one has a little bit of that. Some of them are really bad. This one has a little bit of that, which is very, very common. And I'll start up the engine. You may hear it for just 8 seconds or so, and then it heats up, and then you won't hear it. But very, very faintly, if you put your head underneath, you know, this side of the engine, you may hear a little bit of it. There's really not much you want to do to it. You don't want to take the header off the engine. It's a very common thing. You could put a new gasket on, and in a year or 2, it starts doing it too. It's just the way they designed it. So nothing to worry about. You know, if that's a problem, you know, and you want to have it fixed, you can have it fixed. It's not a big deal. It's just, it's a lot of headache. You know, sometimes you're better off not opening a can of worms for no reason. So I'm going to start this up, and you can hear it. So you hardly can't even hear it, really. Sometimes if you put your head down here, that's the header right there. You can hear a little bit of it, you know, very, very faintly. So nothing to worry about with that. Show you the inside now. Hi, this is Jason Robinson. I just wanted to go over some specifics of the interior of this vehicle. There are no signs it was ever smoked in. There's no smoke smells or any other type of smells. There's no stains in the carpet, tears in the leather. These have very great leather seats. There's a little bit of wear, you know, on the driver's side and on this part of the passenger side, but that's normal for an 05. You know, the power seats work, recline works, lumbar works. Let me see here. Yep, a lumbar works. This switch here, and I've seen this a lot, is backwards. So if you want to go forward, you pull it back, you push it back. If you want to go backwards, you push it forward. I've seen that happen a lot. It's not a big deal. Everything works electronically, stereo, air conditioning, you know, all the lights. It's got dual heated seats. It's got the automatic down button. This will put all 4 windows down at the same time. And it has memory seats, which are integrated with the mirrors. So if you're a lot taller than your wife, you get your seat and your mirrors set where you want them. And then you just, you know, she drove the car last, you just hit the number button that you set your seat to. And then it actually moves the power mirror as well. So that's a good setting. And then this, whoever had this vehicle before paid extra and had these blue dashboard lights installed. $111,751 miles. This has the source button, and you can program voice. This is all your computer settings for information, and you can control the stereo and the volume. Of course, it has the 4x4 features here for low, all neutral if you're getting towed. They all work, obviously. Traction control, towing, 3 cigarette lighter adapters, and it has the OnStar. As you can see here, it's never had a cigarette lighter itself. It's got the OnStar, dual climate control. Passenger can have their own climate settings. Air blows ice cold. 6-disc CD changer, XM radio. It has the compass and the thermostat. And then this mirror will dim as well. When HomeLink, you can integrate your garage door opener with this, so you don't have to have a garage door opener sitting up here. And then it has the vent for the power, and then it has the full power sunroof. Back seats are in great shape. Looks like they hardly have ever been used. Carpet's in great shape. It has the rear stereo settings. The rear passengers in the middle row have their own heated seats. Two more cigarette lighter adapters. Now this vehicle comes with 2 headrest DVD players. This is an aftermarket DVD player. I don't know anything about these. They're already in there. We never guarantee DVD players that are aftermarket. So you're gonna have to, you know, look into these. I don't know if there's a DVD that goes in this or if there's a separate player that was removed when they sold it. I sell these Hummers as fast as I can get them in, and my stereo DVD place has about a 2-week wait, so I'm just going to sell this with 2 DVD screens in the headrest. Don't know nothing about it, don't have a manual, don't have remotes or anything. I mean, it's the brand's here, you know, you can look it up and such. If you buy this vehicle and it's going to be a, you know, 3-4 weeks before you have it delivered or pick it up, for about $80, my local audio DVD place can look into it and see what's going on. You know, we could work that out. So, but as of right now, I'm just selling it with 2 headrest DVD players. Don't know nothing about them. Door panels are good. This has the 3rd row seat with the spare inside, which I like personally. A lot of the Hummers have the spare outside, and it's kind of a pain every time you want to get into the back of them. So this is a nice feature. This seat can be removed. It's got the tow, which I already showed you. Again, no stains in the carpet. This back seat looks brand new. Very clean back here. Heated seat for the passenger. Passenger seat is in great shape. All the power works. So really, I can't think of anything to apologize for on the inside. If you have any questions, feel free to give me a call on my cell phone at 330-715-1555. Thank you.